I've been muted. I was saying, how many spooks can we fit on the Zeor TV? Answer, all of them. A couple of these presets are actually kind of nice looking. The dramatic one especially. Oh, there we go. Yes, perfect. That one's nice too. Let's keep that one. Weather has been going nuts. It was 70 again yesterday, now it's 47 and raining. Needless to say, my flimsy, pansy-ass human anatomy hates that. Human immune system's all like, what's going on with the air? Okay, air off. No air comes in. No air goes up. Nice, you go. A Queen miracle. I composed an original Warframe song the other day using... Not the other day, just today. Using, Octavia's Mandrachord. It's just like a little scratch music loop, but it's like something I just made up, and I'm honestly really happy with that. I guess it shows what kind of creative drought I've been in for the last decade or so that I'm, like, really celebrating this thing I did, but what can I say, it's neat. I kinda always wanted all along to compose something original and cool sounding in that Mandrachord. Turns out, maybe just scratch music is my genre, because that just sounds like chaos anyway, so... Anyway. That's what I did today. I'm gonna count that as a win. I had a freaking cursed weekend, so you know what? I can come into a new week by doing something neat. And there we go, I'm gonna call that a win. The weekend was so cursed I even got uppity during Jackbox, which... probably best to not even get into, but... That's just how bad the weekend was. Where the hell is that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas violent video game? There it is. Oh, right, I had to do that thing where I gotta, like, drag the window to size and everything. Wow, I actually might have nailed it right out of the gate. Let's see here. Looks good on my end. You guys seeing any errant pixels on the side or bottom? It's T-Bone Mendez. Wow, really? Computer? I think everything just broke, hang on. I pressed numpad minus to mute my mic during this, and now it seems to have exploded. Windows, nobody in history, under any circumstances, has ever wanted you to transmit information about a program crash to Microsoft. Nobody ever has or ever will at any point in human history wanted to spend time on that. I don't think Microsoft is even listening to me. Ruined my perfect resize. That looks good again. There we go. So on our last episode, a whole bunch of stuff happened. CJ went ahead and blew his cover pretty loudly. He went ahead and he made a big deal about bringing a silenced weapon into the pleasure domes, and then he just went ahead and shoved his gun right into JB's face in front of everybody anyway. So, that's where we are on that. Whoop, hang on. Actually, I just remembered. I took a couple of tracks out of the user track player, so I better rescan. There we go. A couple snuck in there that were probably copyright protected. You know what? I'm gonna keep this injection in there. I'm just gonna steal a bike. Yeah, plus I bought this apartment last time. I think it's my favorite apartment, like, in the game, maybe. There's another nice place out by Las Venturas that has a big garage. I kind of like this little hidden spot. Get bike. Get.
You want a beating as well?
I found out the other day I was watching. I found Vinny's stream of. Or a pixel off. Which side? Top, bottom, or side? Because it looks good on my reduced size end, so I can't tell. Man, you're getting right. Oh, gotcha. We also did all of Zero's RC missions. That means we're getting income from Zero's RC shop, which is good. Won't be long before CJ owns the entire state of San Andreas. Practically does already. Something I did between streams, I deliberated a little bit over whether I wanted to do it off stream or if I just wanted to, you know, make a thing out of it and say screw it. But I think I made the right call. I did it between streams anyway. An upcoming mission will require CJ to be good at swimming. Like if you're not good at swimming, you start the mission and it's just like, go get good at swimming. This does unfortunately mean, now that I've already done it, we'll miss out on a kind of funny cutscene, but I'll explain it when we get there. Whoop. Oh, I was looking at Jet. See, it is customary for me to grind swimming by swimming from the lighthouse in Los Santos all the way over here to around the San Fierro area, which is pretty much what I did. I'm already doing that thing. It's just my brain just shuts off when you're on a motorcycle in San Fierro. You gotta joyride. It's the law. Still, wheelies are there's so much trouble. Wait. Yeah, that was a good one. But they didn't give me any credit for it. Damn it. You know what? I didn't get any money for it, but I gave myself 10 Zeor points. Good job, Zeor. We must be right on the cusp of unlocking several side activities here in the San Fierro area. But we should probably go ahead with this campaign of terror that we just started against the Loco Syndicate on our last episode. Remember that guy T-Bone Mendez? I think he's in trouble.
Hey, Holmes, I'm up here. Go around the back.
Yeah, 0 points have no value of any kind. Except in my heart. I think I was right here fighting the police last time I played.
Hey, man.
Nice job getting that phone message.
What?
What's up with Jizzy?
Dead.
Oh, right.
So what's the plan?
T-Bone security got here real early. They got men on the roofs watching over the pier. Hey, okay. Yeah, I see you. That was Woozy's boys. They're in place. Look down by the side entrance.
We got Woozy's help with this already? Man, we're in
Shit,
tight
they
with
heading
these
up to the roof.
triad guys.
Shit! Mina, we're gonna have to take out T-Bone's men on the rooftop before this whole gig blows wide open.
Woozy and company just love us for no good reason. The controls. CJ, please.
Shit, they walked right into it. One of those
There
triad
we
boys
go.
is down.
Nah, I'm gonna be leaving the definitive
There's
edition
still some on the
alone.
left, CJ. Hey, that's one more mountain cloud boy down. Take them out, CJ. They're right in the thick of it.
Working on it, man.
Man, my busing was tight.
I'm probably gonna get it. I honestly, I really want to experience the
comes
remastered
T-Bone.
Vice City. I won't lie, I'm like legitimately
Here's
looking
that
forward to
snake
that.
rider. Look at that
Oh
fool
shit, Ryder's
hanging
here.
out with the ballers like they was lifelong pals. Something
You
ain't
son
right.
of a bitch.
Where's Torino?
Torino, we know, is the
Chopper
boss of this
inbound.
whole
That's
syndicate.
gotta be Torino.
There he is, maybe?
Oh shit, he'll see the bodies on the rooftops.
It's too late, man. He's tripping out, Holmes.
Yep, he's out of
Smoke
here.
grenades. So much for a surprise. Come on, we gotta take these fools right now.
Watch where you're going, eh?
I don't know if I'm gonna be prepared to drop the money on the definitive edition trilogy right away, but it is something that I want for sure. Oh, you guys, nope. Just like back in Los Santos. Is that Ryder's car?
What did you expect?
I think that's the canonical death of Ryder's car. RIP, as they say.
You having fun yet?
What, the Da Nang boys are here too? Is that them? Where's all that coming from? Who's shooting? CJ, point gun at bed. Okay, no, that was good, that's why.
What?
There we
Hold
go.
up.
The hell do you mean I left Caesar, but... Use legs. Seize. Over this way. The hell was this? Motherfucker.
What, you blind or something?
Man, get the step.
Also, don't go in the fire. Fire is harmful. This guy is just... he's shooting at just... Is he shooting at that guy?
Now don't...
Actually, he was allowed to just buy this gun. That's pretty neat, huh?
Mendez, I see you, Rifa motherfucker.
Get to the airport. Fatality.
Hey, Ryder, sherm-head asshole. Where you think you going?
Can't stop me.
He's headed for those boats.
Don't worry about it, I got this.
Remember Ryder? I remember Ryder. I'm real good at swimming now. You better watch out, Ryder. I'm the best swimmer. I invented swimming. C stands for swimming. J stands for best.
Hey,
Yep,
that's
oh.
my pinky boat.
No, it's not. It's mine. Boat chase. Capoeira boat chase.
You sold us out, Ryder. You fucked us all.
I'm a motherfucking G.
I gotta take out my homeboy. Cause he ain't my homeboy no more. There it goes. The swimming jet ski, as according to Tama. That works. Speed. Ryder's dead now.
What's up, Caesar?
Hey, you okay, Holmes? We've been watching from the pier with binoculars.
Yeah, I'm good, I think. Listen, you guys better clear out. The cops gonna be all over the spot in a minute.
Sure thing. See you back at the garage.
Also, I'm perilously close to... There we go. Las Venturas territory there. Police wouldn't stand for that. Nice boat, though, man. I should go somewhere with this thing. Joyride. There's got to be some way inland right around here. Did I just go by it? I think I went by it. I'm thinking of the route that I used to even... that I swam off stream. Hold on. Oh! I'm fine. Bye bye.
You don't look like you need this no more.
Just an average Wednesday for CJ. Kill an old friend in a boat chase. Run the boat aground. Get hurled by the explosion. Murder somebody with a gun. Take their dirt bike. It's not even breakfast. But I know Batman would save me anyway. Dr. Boskanovich. Or if you ask Tekken Tag 2, Dr. Boskanovich. I was just looking at some Soul Calibur 6 videos the other day, and I was just like, dude, this game looks actually good. Looks like it might remind me of why I liked Soul Calibur in the first place, and then I looked it up. First of all, still full price, 60 bucks. Like, well, okay, that's one thing, but it's doing the other thing that all the other fighting games these days are doing, where it also has like $130 DLC. Like, you know what? I'm good. Can I do it? Can I do it? Nope, big miss. So I've gone in a big pointless circle. Exactly as you'd expect from Zeor TV. Funny internet stream. Well, I think San Andreas, no spoilers or anything, started in playing around with a plot point that was a little more overt in GTA 4. We still got it. You know, sure, why not?
Hey, I'm sorry.
So, Mendez is down. JB is down. Nice. This is one of the few songs on this radio that I actually like, but we can't hear it because it's copyright. I was thinking that while I was playing offline, you know, like I put together the radio playlist for DMCA avoidance's sake, because of course. But also, you know, I'm playing the game, I'm listening to the real radio, and I'm just like, this is freaking dull. Like I'm remembering that there are only like 2 stations that I like to listen to, and both of those are really hit or miss. It's not like Vice City where there were like 6 stations that I liked and it didn't matter what they were playing. I kind of want to keep going on this, take down the Syndicate quest line here for right now. Nama says that is indeed largely how radio works. You're not wrong, yeah. There was a time in my life when I actually listened to the radio on a regular basis, if you can believe that. A very specific window of my life. Had to have been 12-ish, 11-ish, 12-ish. squares are back. Yeah, my brother's more of a fan of the radio of this game than I am. Well, you were right around the right age to actually be listening to music in the 90s, whereas I was a kid at the time. That's why it wasn't until like my mid to late 20s that I really started acquiring a taste for like 90s grunge music. I also don't like, you know, hip-hop as a genre at all. And the radio in this game obviously focuses fairly heavily on that. So none of that is for me. Oh, I can buy sniper rifles now, too.
Perfect for killing, pure and simple.
I mostly listen to Pandora when I'm driving. Yeah, either that or whatever I have on Bandcamp. I have a few albums through that. Some Rainbow Dragon Eye stuff, some the Megas, etc. Right, here we go.
Works well in a crowded area. The wars are coming, you hear?
You know, it almost sucks that they replaced my Desert Eagle with this silenced pistol, but at least I got a lot of ammo for it. I turned around to look for a vehicle. It didn't even register to me that it was this thing. It's never this thing. I never drive these. Why would I drive these? In any case, yeah, in this game I would just kind of usually Radio X or K-Dust. That's about it. Even the talk radio took a big step down. Like, talk radio in Vice City was fantastic. Well, all the radio in Vice City was fantastic. Even the talk radio was the best in the series by a large margin, in my opinion. Like, if you listen to WCTR in Vice City, he was always pressing issues with Maurice Chavez, and he was a riot. In this one, they mixed the talk radio up, but it has, like, a bunch of different shows. And they're boring. You can also barely hear it.
On with the show. Any callers? No? Okay, maybe I should put the travel on. This is from my diary in Sri Lanka.
Oh, he's like me streaming. Anybody have something to say? No? Alright, me neither. Check out this cool fart. It was interesting how we tuned in there the other day and heard Big Smoke on the radio, though. I totally forgot about that. Pure coincidence brought that to the stream, because I forgot entirely. Yeah, I suppose if you drive vehicles and use them as weapons in this game, which is not inadvisable, this is a good one. Doesn't hit much of a top speed, but it carries some momentum. Wonder if I could get one up Mount Chiliad. I'm not gonna do that right now. Wait a minute. I know what I need to check. Still bummed out that you can't even paint a friggin' stripe on the Sabres. Like, I can't even approximate a Sabre Turbo in this game. Rip off. There was something like them in GTA 4. I think there was like a Sabre GT or some shit. Cannot mod this big. Boo. Anything else I need before I just go ahead and start finishing off the Loco Syndicate here? Maybe I can just start doing the thing. I don't know how we're gonna reach Torino, but we'll figure it out. It's going down. So seriously, who is this dude? He's really well equipped.
Carl, it's Woozy. I've got some information for you.
Hey, Woozy, what's the business?
My man found that van you were looking for by the helipad downtown.
In Torino?
Yep, he's there. Apparently he's about to take some merchandise and cut up a helicopter. They've already started loading boxes.
Something about Torino don't add up. Holler back if you hear something.
Torino. More like to read no. More like to read don't. More like butthole police. I'm driving. If there's a way to flip it over, I'll find. Whoa! That is enough of all that, sir.
We've got a 1037 in Central downtown. Suspect last seen on foot.
Just fuck you then.
CJ, what are you doing, man? There we
Problem
go.
with me?
Boy, would it be nice to play this with, like, modern GTA 5 style controls. That'd be nice. See what it says? More like three, nah, hells nah. Uh-oh. Fuck's sake.
Hell, huh?
Give.
We've got a 1037 in Central
Uh-oh.
downtown. Suspect last seen on foot.
You know, I always appreciated that too, yeah, like the police radio actually says apropos things. Do I need to be in any particular place to do this?
You about to...
What the fuck is that?
Ah, screw you.
Police assholes. You don't usually get dicked over that hard by this game, but... Sheesh. I felt like there was supposed to be another car in there. Might have been thinking of the Banshee. Probably crashed into a power plant or something.
I'm a veterano, ese no joke.
Like the police bike fucking shunted my bike out of the way, and then he arrested me as soon as I got on the damn thing. Cheating ass video game. I feel like I remember finding out that you're like practically scripted to attract police attention in this mission too. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah. The power of anime music will bless my next attempt. That's not what I meant.
Carl, it's Woozy. I've got some information for you.
Hey, Woozy, what's the business?
My man found that van you were looking for by the helipad downtown.
And Torino?
Yep, he's there. Apparently he's about to take some merchandise and cut up a helicopter. They've already started loading boxes.
Something about Torino don't add up. Holler back if you hear something.
Okay, we got it this time. Yeah, tried good, yeah. I did the whole driving school and best driver. Invented driver. Yeah. As ever, chain link in this game is weirdly impermeable to gunfire.
Wait.
Yeah, 2-star wanted level just for being here. Those bike cops are a real pain in the ass. Give me that. Give me this. Get out of here. Yes. Shining CJ Force. This is somebody or another's remix of a tune from the Gundam Wing soundtrack, which has graced the stream previously. Give myself a little space this time. Oh, fuck off, would you? This, no, just plain not happening. The hell is he? Wow.
I got your back. There he is. Surround him. I ain't into this shit.
Give me the truck. Give me the truck. Give me the truck. One level gone. That's a code for suspect has triumphed against helicopter. By the laws of the streets, he is now free to go. Donuts are on me. Do you get it? Because police like the donuts.
Hi. Excuse me, lady. This weather makes me want to cry.
Right.
Have you ever been to San Diego?
I love that Jack
Yep, good. This is hot rod music right here. I really do enjoy this car. I like anything with a aggressive, like, off-roady suspension like that, I guess. I mean, not that this is an off-road car, you know what I mean.
I got no time for this.
Got no time for you. I'm CJ. I am CJ Grand Theft Undertale Auto Jones Johnson Esquire. I don't have to take your crap. I am very late for all the crimes that I haven't gotten around to doing yet. Nice Banshee.
Hey, chica.
Hi, handsome.
Eco says, all I know about Gundam Wing is it's the first time I heard a swear in an anime. You must have been watching it on Adult Swim.
Everything you need to get even.
Or late night Toonami, however it used to work way back then.
If the cops ask, you didn't get it here, okay?
I couldn't get into any other Gundam series, really, only Gundam Wing. I must have been right at the perfect age for it.
Hope you kick some ass. See you again soon.
Yeah, like they aired it, you know, in the afternoon in the regular Toonami block, but then they also aired it, like,
What's up?
uncensored in the late night block.
Gonna have to let this one slide, man. Got too much shit on my plate.
Ken says, ironically enough, it's the trend, it started the trend of Gundam being extra anime. I don't think I'm educated enough to comment on that. I guess we're done with the Syndicate then. I don't see the dragon icon, the Mortal Kombat icon on the map anymore. There we go, they're all dead. I don't know how that helps us get any closer to Big Smoke, but I guess that takes care of Ryder. Traitorous Ryder. Ray says, Raycaster trivia. I have not begun, but I intend to watch the entirety of Gundam. Well, good luck with that. That's a lot. There have been many Gundams. And only one that I liked.
Greetings and salutations. Don't make me laugh.
Wear a condom.
Yeah, catch you later.
Well, there was plenty of anti-war sentiment in the Gundam Wing series. I mean, the central protagonist was somebody whose, like, humanity was erased and buried under friggin'... He was just transformed into the perfect soldier. Yeah, there was a lot of drama. But it also had Duo Maxwell. There we go. It's hard to say which way the roll controls are going to work at any given time. You can watch yourself, man. It used to be like... In Willingsport over there used to be like a section of the city that still had brick streets, and it was actually closed off to traffic, and it was just like a big walk-around, open-air mall sort of thing many years ago. I don't think they exist anymore. I've been to the real-life street that inspired this. This is the Grand Theft Auto universe's Lombard Street in San Francisco. I've actually been down that street, but it was like perpetual traffic jam because it's a big tourist
You
spot.
don't need this no more.
It's gotta suck because there's no way you can live there for less than like 9 figures. It would suck to pay that much and then barely be able to get out of your home because everybody wanted to drive down the street. Yeah, G Gundam I couldn't get into. Gundam Battle Assault 2, that PS1 fighting game, was focused fairly heavily on that. Like, I think it was actually
bumped into me.
I don't remember exactly who developed it, but it was very much intended for release all along in the North America territory. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure if it ever did come out in Japan. But, considering that was what was on TV at the time, it leaned pretty heavily into that. Wasn't a fan. Because that was anime as hell in all the dumb ways. Still some neat Gundam designs here and there, though. I do remember Tequila Gundam, though. Gans agrees G Gundam is stupid as fuck, but never tries not to be. You know, I get that. I do respect it in that way. You know, it's very self-aware about what it is. I just didn't like the shift to pure anime. Like, Gundam Wing was very gritty, and I liked that about it. I had a few of the model kits. I don't know what's become of them. They're probably in the attic in some condition or another. Oops. I have Wing Zero custom. Because of course I did. And Death Scythe Hell. I had Heavy Arms, but I lent that to a friend of mine the one time and I got it back and all friggin' broken and crap. Some of my friends when I was a kid kind of sucked, I gotta be honest with you. I'm still just enjoy right here mode here. Like I've been saying all along, I kind of don't really want to always just beeline from mission to mission. I'm not trying to speedrun San Andreas, but there's not really a ton else to do in terms of side content at this particular time. Like, as I've been saying, I think a lot of stuff is about to open up, but as of right now, it's pretty much new missions. I could try that stupid arena thing again if I hated myself. Boy, that was a good one. How could you get in my way, pickup truck? What's wrong with you? Now you're gonna get hurt.
I need that shit you dropped.
Yeah, take that. Kill your ankle. Make eye contact with other motorists while chainsaw slaughtering. That's right. Keep driving. See, this guy, he gets it. He's just patiently waiting for me to get back on the bike. Like, okay, chainsaw man, you take your time. You do what you're doing. You got no problem. Again with the Ridge Racer music. Alright, nothing for it. I'm just gonna go to the next mission. Why overthink it? Wow. The one problem with the, like, businesses raise money for you mechanic is that you have to, like, go to them to pick up the money. So sometimes if you want to get money, you have to go on, like, a big old tour of all the buildings that you own. Well, that was a carryover from Vice City, I guess. Speaking of which, apparently, like, there are two GTA universes. Like, GTA 4 is a reboot of the entire GTA universe. Like, in the GTA 4 and 5 canon, none of these games happened. At least not that we know of. Come back.
A lot on your mind.
Oh, okay. Come back in 20 minutes. It's me, CJ. C stands for standing. J stands for patiently. Why do I keep doing this? You're all enablers. This is all your fault. Oh, my rocket launcher's gone. Ooh.
The Grove perpetrator, what you gonna do about it?
Careful with that thing, man. Quick question. What the fuck?
What? Don't blame me, blame society. Hold on. You trying to tell me you can't swim?
Seriously, when I'm in the deep water, it panics me. Plus, I'm terrified of eels and squid and seaweed and...
Okay, dude, see, I know you're just trying to make excuses now.
Look, CJ, I need someone from outside the triad who I can trust.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You want me to swim around in dirty dock water, dodging little brown jelly beans and Vietnamese gangsters to put a bug on a boat in the harbor?
You're so negative.
Listen, man. When I was a kid, swimming off the Santa Maria, I once got a condom stuck to my face. Hard like that stays with you for life. Believe that.
Oh, yeah.
I have a confession to make. I'm blind.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I've trained my other senses to a point where you wouldn't notice my handicap, in the water, they'd be quite useless.
All right, Woozy, relax. Don't beat yourself up about it. Look, I'll do it.
So if you don't have the swimming skill...
One last thing. You do know that I'm black, right? And not Chinese.
I'm blind, Carl, not stupid.
I like Woozy.
What's your problem?
If you don't have the swimming skill, instead you get a cutscene where the two of them are playing video games and somehow Carl keeps losing to Woozy, even though Woozy is blind. So it's a shame we don't get to see that cutscene, but I took care of the swimming thing off stream, because it's an hour of just swimming in underwater to train your lung capacity skill. Which sounds more like a Metal Gear thing than a San Andreas thing, but... I kept trying to ramp off of this, but I don't think that's really a thing. Ah, the old yellow fog. You're not parking correctly if you don't destroy something in the process. I remember this mission now. Who likes underwater swimming stealth missions? Sploosh! Hang on, I'm gonna make this funny. Got this. The fucking ring. This is pilot wings. Once in a while, San Andreas just goes, I am a video game. We know. But I sure can stay underwater for a long time, thanks to my maximized lung capacity. Simple enough. So basically, I think you can kind of pop up for air if you just don't move around while you're on the surface. I love all the exotic San Andreas undersea wildlife. Like the flatfish and the river sea turtles and the San Andreas river dolphins. And there's an oyster over there. The famous Los Santos jellyfish. I hate those jellyfish. I don't think they even do anything if you swim into them, but they make my flesh crawl. I hate jellyfish. This is the fun part right here. Mm-hmm. It's a good thing you don't have to breathe to tread water. I don't know if I should get that oyster right now. You know what? I'll try to make time to swim over now. You know what? I got this. It's fine. Maybe. I might die. Whoa! I'm invisible. Intangible, untouchable. A shadow on the periphery of your consciousness. CJ, the unseen. Swim B. Swim video game. So where am I going? Out to the other side? I think on the other side. Yeah. But I must collect the valuable. Yes. Oh no, there they are. Yep, the famous San Andreas River oysters. Stealth mission. This is a sneaking mission. No problem. Perfect stealthy elimination. Like a shy pooper. Where am I going? I don't know, I'm gonna murder this guy. Nobody confuses the CJ. All right. Felt like that was going to be a lot more involved. Get out of here. Why do I just swim this way? Couldn't I swim the other way? No, you must... you must pass through the ring to complete the mission. Oh, was I... You know what? I was swimming towards the other side. Alright, I knew that. Yep, they will never know I was here. Just like in Warframe, when you hack the spy vault. Lotus says they will have no idea we were ever here. Just assuming the Corpus have absolutely no logging of data movement at all. Just no information security exists in the Warframe universe. Boy, the music from another video game is the best part of this mission. No dolphins? I'm disappointed. Usually they're everywhere. You dive under the water and a giraffe swims by and... That's a zebra with a machine gun. Really was kind of a weird way for Wind Waker to start, if you think about it.
Hey, someone in the water.
Got it, balls.
Nah, I must be tripping or something.
Come on, San Andreas, I'm done with this mission, you know I am. It's right there. Do you really have to make me sit here and watch CJ gasp for a few minutes? Guess so. That fish. Swimming is terrible for your muscle mass. You will waste away under nothing if you swim too much. That's just science. Good for your health, though. Well, that was exciting. Maybe. Again, I mean, I suppose they wanted to mix it up in this game a little bit. You know, they didn't want every mission to be the same. Drive to a place with a rocket launcher thing. I can respect that. Yep. Ooh. Hang on, isn't there anything in this storeroom? Showroom? Place? Building? Area? Zone? Thought there was. Guess not. I like these PS3 renders of the San Andreas cars. Ah! No, you don't. You got a 1080 my foot up your ass. Uh-oh. Freaking bike cops. Buddy, out of the way. I'm the pigs. I'm important. Awesome. Get out of here. See if I can instant replay that. No. Dumb. Instant replay is a feature that exists, asterisk. Get out of the...
Come on in, let's do this.
Subject last seen in your mom. Later, nerds. Hi again, nerds. So Woozy and I are working pretty closely together at this point, huh? Yeah, buddy. This is my business garage. This is for cars that I would need. I will need. Require. Eventually. It's been a while since I did a Death Road to Canada stream. I should do that sometime soon. Next time I need filler content, maybe I'll do that. Give. Car is shiny, mine now.
Keep it that way.
It's the streets.
Am I the only one who doesn't screw everything up?
Yep, only you. I don't love the styling of this car. It's too like round on the front. You weren't there a second ago. What the hell was that? Why did that guy bail out of his car? This is nice. They save gas this way. This is a fight to the death. Where are you? Ow. You.
Crack dealers are destroying my community. Evil spirits roam around.
You get away with that just because
peace and unity.
You get out of the car.
I'm dangerous.
Oh, hell fucking no.
All right, he goes first. Yeah, get him.
You can't see me or what?
This is how fighting works. So I should have warned you before I showed you this incredibly realistic depiction of street violence. Should have been like 20 people around all barfing. I have almost 70 grand on me.
His brains all over the building site.
Police for every occasion.
Defend yourself, whatever the cost.
Wise choice.
Also, it could be a fun stream sometime.
Made the smartest decision of your life. You could have
There are cultists everywhere, friend.
to feel real manly and patriotic.
Sometime this week, I need to get around to that Deep Rock Galactic Halloween quest. Assignment, whatever they call it. It goes away at on the 1st of the month, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I wouldn't say I hate this car or anything. It's just not my favorite. Wow. When was the last time I saved? I should probably save.
Ah, man, thanks for that.
Handles really well. At this point, I'm gonna have to add some people to my Death Road to Canada custom guy lists. A couple more people have come into the fold since I last played it, but I barely even know how I would depict them. It's a fine car.
Hey, Caesar.
We still doing this, man?
San Fierro, right?
Right, but they're using bikes, CJ, and they go cross country.
Not right now. I gotta check into some shit.
Not right now. I'm not going 20 minutes out of my way to chase some bikes around and flip over and get nothing. Thanks, though. Robo-Z. You know, if you put in the work to unlock the hot knife, you're gonna use the hot knife. Where's the actual, like, best jump off to something point in this city? I mean, this whole neck of the woods is pretty good for it. There isn't like an optional business that I need to buy, is there? I think it unlocks via stories, something. I'm just thinking ahead. How do I get to the collect a car, export the cars thing? Because in a weird way, I kind of do want to do that. It's sort of a rewarding scavenger hunt. Shortcuts. Look. You're fired. Yeah, I bet this building right here is one of those photograph things. Wow, really? No? Maybe not. Hey buddy, it's me, CJ. What's everybody doing? Yeah, the Hot Knife is only an okay car. I mean, it's good, but not the best. There's actually a lot of guff in this city I never really get around to looking at. Such as the statue of John Baseball. He played for the San Fernando Sportsters. My favorite sport team. I'll never forget that time he was in the deep 9 field and he scrummaged all of the wickets. And he scored a field down in the last quintet. And all of the sportsmen stood up and said, "Yay!" And then they punched each other and beer. I was there. It was incredible. That was Vinny tier humor. That whole thing was Vinny. I don't apologize for it. Yeah, it's still blue. I guess that means something or another will unlock this. It won't even tell me. You've not even earned the right to know about this garage yet. How did that damage the trunk? That's right, you want to know how bad inflation is? In 1991, you used to be able to get an entire engine put in the car and a paint job for $100. That's what this game is, really. It's a simulation of the early 90s. Alright, next mission then. Oh! Damn it! Uh-oh, he's in attack mode. Nobody is safe. Ow, got me. Nice.
You don't need this no more. What did you expect? It's America.
This is a new outfit. It's Thistle.
Video games. Oh. That's improbable. It was a rare explode twice car. You know guns work from like long way away from the target, right? What I would give to still have that rocket launcher right now, I could still get more out of that. Undetectable, the perfect crime. Really was the perfect crime. There's no evidence it ever happened. Should I get more armor? Should probably get more armor. I don't know if I know of any armor pickups that are convenient in this area. Yeah, nope. I always misremember where the gun store is. I just know it's kind of in... It's like west. That's how my brain stores where the gun store is. Gun store is west. Bertato is friend. Knife is do not eat.
Ammunition has the solution. Why not check out our
I got everything a real patriot can want.
special on hand grenades? And if you
Wise choice, sir. Wise choice.
Murky.
launchers, pop it in, pull the trigger.
How am I doing on ammo? Oh, I'm good.
Sign up today for your ammunition frequent sniper card. Buy 10 guns.
Frequent sniper card. You know what I need to play again now that I'm on a real computer? Friggin' Sniper Elite 2, I think is the one I had. That was a solid game. Yeah, I'm feeling the hot knife more than I'm feeling the bike. Bonk. Ray apparently earlier today said, "Listen, buddy, I'm an American, and that means I break the law." I mean, you're kind of not wrong. Later, nerd. This is, yeah, this is where that one mission took place. Where Woozy was all running in directions and then he would run into a thing and he would be like, ah, farts! Yeah, and then the studio audience was like, ah! I could buy another apartment if I wanted. 20 large for another save point right here? Nah. It was, Sniper Elite was one of those games that I could play, but at a bad frame rate.
CJ, you caught me on my way out.
Business?
This is the big one. This is the one that is going to seal my place in the Red Gecko Tong. But something's come up, and I gotta sort things out myself. Excuse me. Little Lion, what's the news? Damn. Why today, of all days? Okay, shit. Take Guppy and go check it out.
Trouble?
The Da Nang boys are arriving today on a container ship. Little Lion's gone to check it out. I really gotta go too.
Hey man, look, don't even trip. I'ma handle this for you, alright?
Thanks, my friend. Your help and friendship has been invaluable to me.
Thanks.
What's going on with Woozy's neck?
What other
I see
guy?
CJ's neck doing that sometimes too.
They're getting a helicopter to do a couple of flybys of the ship. Look, if everything goes well, I'll call you in a week or so and invite you to my new spot.
Nice. This is a good working relationship, CJ and Woozy. They're just doing all kinds of shit for each other.
Just bumped into Woozy on his way out. He filled me in. I thought I'd go with you.
Well, we ain't rolling. Whoa, Merlin. Strap in and strap up.
Strap on? What?
Where we headed?
To the boat. Moored out in the bay.
Oh yeah!
Well, see, that was a Vinny joke, and I do apologize for that one. That's terrible.
Lock and load.
Holy fuck.
Die, other humans.
I see him.
Crawling over the containers.
I got him, man. Right in my sight.
Get those Da Nang bastards.
Wow, I'm terrible at this.
RPG.
Well, okay, hold on. I'll just use the mouse that's connected to my, PlayStation 2 brand controller apparatus.
Hit! We're going down. Brace for impact.
Never mind, we died. Mission over. Bad end.
Ah, man, that hurt. Damn. Lost everything but my blade.
My ass! Oh, I forgot about that. Damn it. Game loves doing that shit.
you see any survivors? No, nobody getting out of that alive.
I feel like we just had that conversation a little bit ago. I had already lost the chainsaw because I replaced it with this stinky knife. I don't know how I know the knife is stinky, I just do. Where am I going? Yep, keep facing that way. That's a good direction. It smells like neck insides, says Ray. That makes sense. Why am I so entertained by the phrase curse of stinky knife?
You wanna get blasted, fool? Just ran away.
Good old Tech 9 submachine gun weapon. Pull the trigger and you can hear like a little wooden pulley with a rubber band on it just going. Really?
Yeah.
There we go.
Should've got the fuck out of here.
The knife now does 2 stench damage, in addition to 10 slashing damage. Did I already make the joke this thing is like the Clav and Goldeneye? I feel like I was in the middle of saying that and then I got distracted. Maybe I did say it. I don't remember. It was 4 seconds ago. Grandpa Zeor doesn't remember.
Oh, a gun.
I might not even remember that I already gave you some candy. Wink. Really, CJ? Come on, man.
Problem with me?
Airplane. I feel like once I actually did have a plane freaking crash into this boat during this mission one time. I might be manufacturing that memory, but it is something that could happen. Enter boat. Boom, 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 boom.
Bullshit!
Keep it down. You want to bring the snakehead down here?
Not long until we're drinking cola in the free west, eh?
The hell are these people?
Hey, who the fuck are you?
Have your worst nightmare.
Welcome to America. Don't blame me, blame yourself.
Ken says you are killing things with it, unlike the club. Yeah, touche. Like you're firing the club at a guy, like point blank range, and like he's just kind of going, ow, ow, hey, ow, stop. Like the bullets are falling off of his clothes.
I gotta go. Now.
Didn't even look.
This, huh?
Badass.
Stick it up your ass!
No grenades, not allowed.
You want me to shoot you as well?
I feel like that was bugged and he didn't say that line in an earlier version of this game, which is okay.
Help us!
No.
Hey, please, help us!
Okay, pow pow. Just got some human trafficking going on here, huh?
The snakehead tricked us!
Oh, I see, you're just
We're
captives
prisoners.
from the boat.
Please, help us escape! The snakehead is up on the bridge!
Oh, you know, just doing some sword katas by himself up there on the bridge. Clipping through himself some. You know how he does. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You can actually get away with a surprising amount of, like the things you can do in the parkour in this game are a little bit better than you might expect them to be. It's actually some decent hitboxy stuff going on with the climb mechanic. That's too high.
Huh? Well, screw you, asshole.
That's the best one-liner in the game. You can imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger saying that. Screw you, asshole. Eat me, dickwad.
Enough! We settled this here!
Weapon. So this is a good weapon. If there is anywhere to pick it up in the game, I do not remember. I will do my best to hang on to it. There must be somewhere. I always tried to have it. Because sword. Hold on, what am I doing? Oh. Yeah, imagine that guy, like, spent his entire life fantasizing about, like, challenging somebody to a katana fight. You didn't really know that it kind of doesn't really go like it does in the movies. Like, you don't really bang swords against other swords. Dinky.
Thank you for everything!
What is with that pixel going on there? Do you see that? Okay, it's not my monitor. Tragic story of sword fight man who died by sword fight. Maybe it's not so tragic, maybe that's what he wanted. So yeah, it's a good thing I got a sweet ass sword because all of my other weapons are gone. Damn it. Video game. Killing me.
Ever found a rat in the garbage?
Chale!
Get away from me.
When you need to sit my cara te espera.
Okay. If it was up your ass, you'd know. Can you ride on the trolley? Ooh. Hmm. What is going on right here, just geographically speaking? What is this? Who lives here?
You remind me of my mom.
What? Give me this. Give. No, 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 no. Alright, to the gun store then. But if I'd remembered that was coming up, I would not have already spent all that I did on gun and ammo. What are you gonna do? Whoa! There's that trolley. Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, CJ. Ow.
You know what? I don't need this.
Hola, ¿cómo está? What's up, man? Have you ever been let down by your
Yeah, I'll just go beat up Zero and take his lunch money. I mean, wait, yeah, that's right, he gives me money on purpose. Alright, never mind. It's time to visit my friend Zero, who everybody likes. So I guess Woozie's left town now. He's headed for greener pastures. We'll just have to do our own murders. I've never played as Fat CJ, actually. I gotta wonder if there's a mission where you're like not allowed to be fat. I wonder. I know it changes some of his lines, even. I think it was Soup who actually looked up a clip where, the phone call you get, like, first thing in the game from Sweet. Who tells you about the, when he tells you about the gym. Apparently that entire conversation goes differently. If you are already obese, CJ, through great effort.
Give me that fucking bike.
Joel in his stream of San Andreas liked the Fat CJ angle, but like, he was also always using a modded t-shirt that didn't change according to CJ's weight. So he'd have like Fat CJ, like dump truck ass, and then like normal CJ size torso, and then like not connected properly to his neck. It was very weird. Hold on, where'd I get this? Oh, from the boat. Yes, I already got this during the mission. That makes sense. I knew that. Going the wrong way again. Let's... How do I actually get efficiently to gun store? It's this way, isn't it? What is this? $50 large. Screw that. Yeah, here we go. Closer. Gator station. Got some questions that you don't know how to discreetly get the answers to? Come to Gator Station.
I can meet all your home defense needs.
You know what, I'm good on SMGs for right now. I don't care that much about shotguns. Give me some grenades. Next time I cause a 40 car pile up, I know what to do about it.
Works well in a crowded area.
Morty.
Hope you kick some ass.
What's going on with that tonight?
The choice of the
There we go. I'll just drop a cool 10 grand on some ammo then. This is sound decision making.
See you again soon.
Alright, I need to find something to jump off Mount Chiliad. I haven't jumped off Mount Chiliad and risked life and limb in like almost 6 or 7 minutes. Find something suitable. There's also another Desert Eagle ammo pickup over there, which is why I figured I can go in that direction and also do the funny thing.
You dead man, puto!
Nah. Handling of this car is loose. It doesn't have very good grip. really don't remember what the next mission coming up is. We can do better than this color. Hang on here. You know what? I have an idea. We'll make this one a tribute to Ryder. Not that Ryder really deserves a tribute. Think of it as more of a very particular fuck you than a tribute. The motherfucking green sit. Wait. Okay, we're gonna actually make this a good one here. This was from Madness Combat Part 6. It was a good one. Alright, here we go. We'll save before I kill myself. Yeah, Caesar, come on, man.
The cash is leaving Los Santos again.
I'm good.
Gonna have to let this one slide, man. Got too much shit on
Yeah,
my
the train's
plate.
in the station.
Swing of that stuff.
In the definitive edition, people are even going to have fingers. Can you believe that? Fingers the PS2 could only dream of. Somebody was reviewing San Andreas, like right after it came out. I think it was somebody on Something Awful. Who was all like, these graphics in this game are terrible. CJ's hands look like loaves of bread. And I was like, the hell ugly ass bread are you eating?
Asshole, my shit.
I see nothing bread-like about these hand lumps. The hands in this game at least have a few more polygons than they did in the previous GTAs, which were just like rectangles. I'm really unclear on if the off-road wheel actually makes any difference in how the vehicle handles off-roadly. Like, I'm pretty sure all the rims are just cosmetic, but I mean, the off-road wheel actually replaces the whole wheel with a different tread and everything. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. They look neat, though. Yet another perfect time for Death Road to Canada music. Somehow it always hits the mood just right. And right into another Death Road to Canada tune. What are the odds of that? I honestly wanted to map the driving controls to, like, use the triggers for throttle and gas. Yeah, throttle and gas, throttle and brake and all that. But this game wouldn't let me remap the triggers. They still count as analog because I still have analog control over plane rudder. But I was not allowed to use them for driving. I don't think the off-road tire makes a difference. To know for sure, I could try that shortcut. You know what? Fuck it. Science time. What's the worst case scenario? I fall off the mountain and ruin everything and die. Yeah, I'm prepared to say that's not a significant difference. I did make the shortcut though, so it's fine. You scrunkus.
Boom, 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 money, money, dollar.
I took a shortcut back down the mountain. Do you see that cool on purpose thing I did? Am I good at this video game or what? There goes Plane Hero. One day Plane Hero will be me. Really though, what with Woozy going over to another city, we can't be too far from going to that third landmass without getting shot. Who doesn't love Boom Boom Dollar? It's the perfect song. Fucking car. This world will be a better place with the with the green saber, with the mauve saber disposed of. This car just takes a big ol' steamy dump on the legacy of the Saber Turbo. Should have gotten hydraulics in this. Don't worry, soon we'll be a lot farther away from Mount Chili, and I won't do this 4 times a stream. Maybe only twice. Whoa, Plane Hero! Really, Saber? Come on, man. I didn't even hit the ramp. Yes! Awesome! The best! Later, Ryder. Good lord, his ghost is right here. What the hell is this guy?
I'm having
Get out of here. This guy liked Boom Boom Dollar too. It was his favorite song. What is it here? I never remember which one of these things it was in. And there it is. Barely visible. Wonder if the guns are gonna be remastered at all. I keep wondering about that definitive edition. Speaking of which, I guess the existing, well, original PC ports are already delisted. So if you didn't have this version already, well. This was a good errand. Destroyed an effigy of the Car of Doom. Picked up a gun. Elbowed some creepy hillbilly in the face. Yeah. Did a freaking sweet stunt in the tunnel. On purpose. God, I'm good at San Andreas. Maybe better at this game than anybody has ever been at anything. Sport. What's up with that, like, radio tower up there? I'm realizing there's a lot of space around San Fierro that I've never really explored. Yeah, here I am, yep, doing... Yeah, being best at video game, yeah. Yeah, look at me go. Dude, nice. Roomies. How was everybody else's weekend? Anybody else have a cursed weekend? Mine sucked. How was that not an extreme, like an insane stunt wheelie? That was a really good... That was a good wheelie. Damn it. Stupid stunt gods. Pico's weekend was also cursed. Kansas was okay.
No offense, but you boring me, alright? I like intellectual raps.
Haters everywhere. Thought San Fierro was supposed to be a nice city. Nope. Haters. I forgot to pick up the, Hey Ray, it's our song. Ah, it's the end of our song. The song through which Ray turned me on to Rainbow Dragon Eyes. Yeah, oh. World's best stoppy. Yes! And then the song that turned Ollie on to Rainbow Dragon Eyes. I have a good playlist. It's time to stop listening to that and do something else.
You're a fucking hero down in that list. I just spoke to my cousin.
Not with my people, I ain't. Shit's still fucked up. Man, I got homies I used to run with that turn their back on me over this.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do, huh?
Fucking Ryder, man. That was my homie. And I killed him.
Fucking midget deserved it, eh? Little asshole tried to bang your sister, you know that?
No. For real? Shit. Maybe you right then, man, but...
Cheer the fuck up! You're going soft on me, man. You did something good, eh?
Who did your ink, Caesar?
But this isn't over yet.
Oh, Woozy's still here.
What you mean?
Well, your former friends have a factory. And the way I see it, if you take that out, you will have put them out of business for good.
Yeah.
Hi, Ollie.
Who is this?
I work for Woozy. He told me to call you.
Alright, what's up?
I'm rigging a car with explosives so you can take out the crack factory.
Cool.
Drop around the garage downtown.
Cool. I'll be at you in a minute.
Ray says Dragon Ball Online, GTA San Andreas, and Persona 4 all use the same engine. TIL. Video games are weird. I think they're fake. Video games are a hoax. I just Beetlejuiced Ollie into the stream by mentioning him when this song came on. Another miracle. Whoa, shit! Performed by Rainbow Dragon. Those trolleys hate.
Hey, man, is it ready?
She's all set. Get in.
This car, this is a like the time bomb license plate, very subtle.
I've wired in a delay timer to give you time to get out.
Cool, good look.
I also tuned it to Rainbow Dragon Eyes radio so you can get pumped on the way there. So I'm pretty sure this is one of those don't run into stuff on the way there kind of missions. I'm getting really good at those turns, man. Driving feels so much better in this game when CJ has driving skill. Hello? Radio? They somehow started shooting at me first. They just saw this car and were like, I hate that car.
Blasting on our homeboys. Get out there and kill the fool.
This is an accidental inclusion from my all of the music from the Madness Combat folder. It's only that long. Uh-oh. What the... What was that? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck? That was dumb. On its face. Give me the bullet. Ooh, this is a good shit tune. This is a really good one. I like this a lot. Again, don't remember its title. It's the one that goes all like that.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
CJ.
Who is this?
I work for Woozy.
That's the file name.
To call you.
Alright, what's up?
I'm rigging a car with explosives so you can take out the crack factory. Drop around the garage downtown.
Cool. I'll be at you in a minute.
Yes, I needed that.
Hey, who you rolling with, dude? You know what this is, huh? Should've got the fuck out of here.
These guys are as casual as me. He's just like, alright, he's dead now, that's fine. I wish there were an easier way to share my cool little Warframe music loop with people outside of the game. Alright, so tomorrow's stream is Warframe, except I'm not actually going to play Warframe. I'm just going to turn on my little 10-second music loop and just let that play for 3 hours. You can all give me compliments about how good it is.
Hey man, is it ready?
I do wish Octavia was actually Octavia though, like the composition tool they give you, it only gives you 5 notes. She's actually Pentavia.
I've wired in a delay timer to give you time to get out.
Cool, good look.
even so, it only barely matters in the instruments that I use. It's like a scratch music thing, so like the melody instrument is very peculiar. Like the topmost note, it's kind of just like the back scratch motion to cut off another note. It's interesting. It was kind of just another throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks sort of deal, but I got something that stuck pretty well. Yeah, as a matter of fact, this is the final Zeor TV stream. From now on, all I do is write music for Warframe. I'm gonna be their new music. Czar.
Oh, a gun. Don't blame me, blame us.
We're being hit! Open the gates and waste the dumb fuck, Holmes!
What are you out of the goddamn way? I am Carl Exploding Car Johnson. I'm named that because of the car that explodes. So, I gotta actually... Man, there's no way I would have made it through there in the first place. Whoop. Time to go.
More foreplay.
To America.
Yay! Wow, that guy was dual welding. Badass. I like the video game boss multi-explosion. Is that even how you reload that thing? Oh, hi. Bye.
Will you be quiet?
Yeah, that's a notable improvement over the other gun. They've shut the gate. Now you can use that sweet ramp that we obviously led you straight up to. Now we can use the ramp by driving the car that way, in that direction. There we go. Fuck.
Yeah. Blame society.
Sure are a lot of guys over here in this crack factory. You think about that once in a while, it's just like, how many murders did I just do, exactly? I just killed like 40 human beings. There we go. Good, yes. That's the car. Good vehicle. Does this count as a lowrider? I think it does. We just paid us $25,000 for this. Nothing about this game makes sense. There's no credibility. It's just lost all... I'm so unimmersed now. Can't believe this video game. It's ridiculous.
Speak on it.
This is a friend of yours. I've got some information relating to your brother. Come to my ranch and I'll explain. It's in Sierra Robotic. Cross the Garber Bridge, head south.
Who the fuck is this?
I can't talk right now. Get your ass over here.
Mom's always told me not to talk to strangers.
And look what happened to the bitch. Now, if you want your brother to go to sleep tonight with his tongue intact, get your ass over here. Goodbye.
Ow!
Ominous.
though, man. Listen, me and Caesar have used our contacts to, like, get a wish list of cars.
There it is.
But we'll need to turn them around real quick, dude. Now, there's a showroom around the block that's come up for sale.
Where?
And I thought it would be a good
What showroom?
idea to make things look as legitimate.
I think I would know if I'd seen a showroom for sale or anywhere around here.
I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna holler at you.
I don't think any of them really exist. Mysterious scrambled voice man is like, get over here or your brother will die. And I'm just like, hey, neat. Business opportunity. I'm gonna get the cars. You know what? Just for story's sake, sure. Why don't I head over there? But let me get an appropriate vehicle. Because this does mean the whole map is open now.
I got a special treat for you, baby.
I mean, you guys know CJ's mom was already dead, like, before the beginning of the game, right? Kind of the whole reason he's here. I saw that guy running, and for a second I flashed back to, like, the Vice City, like, good citizen bonus. But, like, sometimes a cop will be chasing a dude and you can punch him in the head and you get, like, $100. Yes, good. Clown dog. Shortcut. God, Retro City Rampage's music soundtrack, original noise sequence. It's really good too. That said, no more music. Music is over now. Where is it? Stand by. Have to try to respawn that again there. That happens sometimes. Happened a lot more on the console. Sometimes you had to approach these things really gradually for them to load in time. Not as much a problem on PC. Yes, sand on skid marks on sand. Yeah, physics. This is Code Purple again. I feel like I already identified this one on stream. Where the hell is it? Where are you keeping my sand rail? Where's my bandit? What are you guys doing? What are you doing to begin? Maybe I gotta roll up on it real gradually. You do at least get a little bit of that sunset on the water effect there. That's not bad looking. Okay, not too fast now. You don't want to spook it. This is also as high as the game's draw distance will go, by the way. I guess I'm just not taking the Bandito today. It doesn't want to spawn anymore. I don't know what that's about. That's not cool. Yeah, well, I know where another spawn is, I guess. I don't know why that's happening, but you'll adapt and overcome. This is exactly how you picture San Fierro as a city. Driving an SUV down the beach at sunset, while panicked civilians dive out of your way. Splat. Good enough. Gonna go down the beach again, see if it spawns. No. Either way, I'm gonna stick with this because it has a radio. This thing's not much in the top speed department, is it? Yeah, I don't know. The Bandito is just gone. That disturbs me. I don't like that development. Oh well, it's fine. We better, we better go see what that spooky phone guy wanted. Shoot, I don't want to go this way. I've erred. Stop that. Get out of the way. Screw all y'all. Someone's muted, right? But again, with this game's weird failure to shuffle tracks effectively. Not that I'm mad. Like, oh, damn, now I gotta listen to Fortress of Frost again? Shucks. I think it's playing again just because it wanted to make sure Ollie could hear it. Prick. I'm really taking the scenic route here, by the way. This is not the best route out of the city to get here. That's fine. We'll just go on Lippert Drive. We got to cross the iconic Gant Bridge. This is another one of those vehicles that's wider than most. Welcome to Tierra Robata? Does that work? It is now. Damn your spawn behaviors. So the sky turns really neat colors at night around here. More apparent inland. That's where we're going, the Fortress of Frost. Where the Fortress of Frost is actually a ranch. In like a sub-desert climate. Damn. I was hoping to hear more of the song. There's a save point right here. This is clearly important. Screw you, plane guy. Pretty nice place. What did this place remind me of all of a sudden? Must be that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas violent video game.
Carl, darling, welcome. So fucking welcome, man. What you know about my family?
Now first we need to see what you're made of.
What it look like I'm made of? Pudding?
No, anger and hate. That's what I like about you. Hey, there's a truck in the garage. I say we take it for a spin.
Here's the deal. This is all about speed and commitment. You got GPS in the cab. Get to each set of the map coordinates as quick as you can. Make it to all the coordinates, then get the truck back here, lose the truck, and you fail.
First, what's the GPS? Second, fail what? And third, who the fuck are you?
Sorry. Need to know basis only. Oh, one more thing. This baby's got four-wheel steering instead of a handbrake. Good luck.
They didn't even hire a voice actor for me, man. You ain't getting shit out of me. Good luck. Yeah, these orders are coming straight down from a weird puppet.
Get the fever. It's the candy bar that's fun to try.
Of course, in the course of this stream, this is like the 10th time I've been in a monster truck. User radio is getting ready to crash on me there. So here we go. Can I get up here? Yes. This right here is exactly what the monster truck is actually for in this game. Which is why it has you driving around in the desert instead of doing anything interesting. User radio, hello? You alright? Must be a couple of songs in there that bug it out. Why did I have Aquatic Mine? Why did I have this MP3? Carl, I am the spooky scrambled voice man. You must drive a monster truck for my enjoyment. I won't lie, this is actually kind of fun. Just the whole challenge is the terrain handling. It's kind of rewarding in its own way. Protector of the emeralds and gems. Emeralds! Alright, let me see him. Like, do it! Do it now! I think I'd like to go home now, everybody. There we go, that's how I'm gonna get famous on the internet. I'm gonna do a reading of that comic. Uh-oh. Nope, we're good, I think. That guy became squish. God damn it. Safe. The weird thing is, this music kind of suits this. It's sort of working out for me. Pumpkin Hill is in here, I think. You know, it might not be. You know what, I'm not sure if I have that one, actually. Sorry to say. You have to understand, I got these MP3s like 20 years ago. Yeah, I know I use it as a setup phase tune at some point, but once in a while I use YouTube for that. Yes, I bet those, and
Okay.
I beat them
Boss was
all.
right about
I'm the
you.
best
Boss
CJ.
will be in touch.
I haven't changed these shades or my chain like since the beginning of the game. I see no reason to. They're perfect. I think a monster truck then spawns here for you to fart around with later if you want. Not positive on that. What are you doing here? Get out of here. Speed. Speed. Alright. Straight into the next mission, maybe. If only because I want to keep this plot thread going.
Who the fuck is this?
Son, get back to the ranch, and I'll explain everything. And I mean everything.
Can't you just tell me now? I guess not.
It's time to go back to the ranch. I mean, just because... I mean, we gotta see who the mystery voice haver is. Huh. I don't know what happened there, but good handling, Cans. Apparently the name Ken was censored. I'm not sure why.
Hey, Carl.
Hey, what the fuck, man? Hey, Torino, I told you my bad, man. What the hell can I say? I screwed you up.
Calm down, kid.
Just go ahead
Torino
and kill
lives.
me.
Calm down.
Man, you ain't nothing but a fucking yayo dealer anyway, Torino.
Shut up and sit down. Well, you think I'm a drug dealer? And you think you're a crusader for good? Do you have any idea what's going on? Any idea whatsoever? Do you? Do you?
Nah, I pay as little attention to things as
Do
possible.
not be a fucking smartass with me. I work for a government agency. It is not important which one. I will try not to confuse you. Yes, when we last met, I was involved in battling threats in Latin America by any means necessary. That does not make me a drug dealer. Now,
Kinda does.
the money that we
I mean, you
raised,
dealt drugs.
the friends that we won over have helped us immeasurably in our overseas interests.
Government agency?
Kids like you expect heroes. We're fighting a war out there. I'll be a hero and I'll lose. And what do we have? Communism in Ohio. People sharing. Nobody buying stuff. That kind of bullshit. So relax and listen.
A real American.
All right, I'm listening.
I know what kind of guy you are. I need a guy like you to do things I can't get caught doing.
Like what?
I need you to commandeer a truck. A rival agency with a confused social agenda. They got things that we need. Now, this is a two-man job. You'll need a friend. Use your sister's boyfriend, but don't tell him a thing. Remember, I'll be watching you.
Torino isn't who we thought he was.
Good, CJ.
Yeah, you sure did. How you know I needed help?
Man, you losing it, Holmes. You phoned me a half hour ago.
I did? I mean, oh yeah, I did. Sorry, man, I got a whole lot on my mind.
Is the monster truck still here? Oh.
We need to jack a truck on the freeway. It's headed to
But we
San
can't
Fierro.
listen to the radio. Hold on, where is it? That's what I thought.
We can get on the freeway here, Holmes.
Are you sure it's C's? You know I confuse easily. Whoa. I can't do the lean forward and gain unlimited velocity trick while there's a passenger on the bike.
Oh, shit, you didn't mention that on the phone.
It'll be fine. You're in good shape. You got this.
There's a rig up ahead.
This code purple again. What is going on with my user radio tonight? It's like extra drunk. And there's like no way of knowing what might be causing it. Okay.
Keep level, DJ, keep level. Closer, DJ, closer.
Is James Woods horrible in some way? I don't even really know. I mostly know him from Family Guy, if I'm honest.
Okay, CJ, let's get this rig back to the garage.
Safe to say Caesar's a real homie at this point, man. Hey Caesar, what's going on, man? I need you to get on a bike and jump on a truck at, like, maximum highway speed. Sure thing, Holmes, right there. As a matter of fact, I'm already right here. Oh, is he a right-wing asshole? Go figure. It's interesting how the last couple of years have laid bare everybody. At this point, we pretty much know where everybody stands on things. Well, conveniently, we're back here in San Fierro. What is this? I was driving out a second ago. Eco says, at least we still have Danny DeVito. Yeah, you know, I'll take that. That's good.
What's up, man? I already got him, brother. Mine would suck.
Hey, homie.
Here, now. Don't screw around.
What an asshole.
Screw you, Torino. I'm gonna screw around. I got screwing around to do, man. I'm busy. There's so much around to screw, I can't even tell.
Fuck, I wanted this shit.
Well, I don't want to go too much farther down this rabbit hole, but I mean, the last few years have also... Like, the... the right took off their mask to reveal that they were the Legion of fucking Doom in the last few years, so, you know. But anyway. What was I think I was looking for a vehicle or something. I don't really remember why I ran this way. I want to go around the other way. Yeah, you know what? I was looking for another vehicle because I was going to go grab, Desert Eagle ammo. And money. What the? Bonk. Your hair is watched. Goodbye.
I'm not gonna wait much longer.
And good. I had to pick up money and guns so I could do more crimes of violence and car. Yep, I've already got one in there. Oh.
Read 'em and weep, cabron.
Oh, shit. So this is it, huh?
The great new business venture that's supposed to save all of our worthless lives?
You wanna get in?
Look, I thought this was supposed to be our foot on the ladder. I thought we were gonna make this place work.
Hey, it might look like we playing cards, but we actually planning.
Don't worry, sweet baby. We're about to go get our first project.
At last, it works.
What works?
Oh, just a simple bit of electronic wizardry and intellectual bombast that hacks into the state-of-the-art satellite immobilization technology on board our target vehicle. Oh, me.
I don't know what he just said, but it's on.
Yes, it's on. Wait, what's on? This gadget is set to pick up on cell phone signals. Each time she makes a call, it will give you the new location. You have to stay close if you're going to get an updated position, though. Okay?
Oh yes, we're trying to steal this vehicle.
For sure. Good looking, Z.
Since we don't get like a live indicator of where she is, we just get a trail to follow. I keep having to like manually cycle the user radio. Weird shit going on. There it is. We will obtain the pink. So it wants me to pit maneuver. The car would just doing whatever the hell it's doing.
Get out my face. Ain't that a surprise? I got a good one.
Wow, that lady was actually badass. Very dumb, but badass. Decent car. Oh. No gun spawn. Beautiful. There it is. Yeah, so in the same way there's a garage just for lowriders, there's also one just for, like, tuner cars. Like, sedans. It's very particular about what sort of things you can bring in there. I don't think any of these... Maybe the Jester. Although I was keeping the Jester for the export thingy. Now I'm curious. Fuck off. Yeah, same for your driving, yeah. Sim says I've never heard sedan said so sadly. I mean I drive sedans. Yeah, this counts apparently. I don't know. Ugh, yeah, tuner cars are awful. Wait, hang on. Yeah, here we go. Eh, what the hell? I'll do one up. There we go. Beautiful. Again, with the Zeor, like, Warframe energy color that I use on some things. Especially, like, Tenet weapons and whatnot. Yeah, give me the tacky one that's crap, yeah. Give me all the worst things you can put on the car. Give me that Folgers can exhaust. X-Flow. These don't seem to connect to the car correctly. It'll be under your vehicles tab, under your arc wing. That's where your void rig lives. Just don't look too closely at the spoiler. I don't remember what this music track is called. It's just in my miscellaneous chiptune folder. I think you get some okay rims here. No, same as the other garage. More or less, kind of. Sure. Wait, do I have the radio in here? No. Worst game. Look at that, you can barely even see it move with the hydraulics. It kind of worked. Ta-da! Beautiful, best, most tasteful car ever made. Driven only by intellectual and sophisticated adults with great taste. So we're talking Warframe here a little bit. My Bone Widow has 6 Forma used on it, and that works out fine. I will probably need a 7th for Void Rig because I fucked up and accidentally overwrote one of my existing polarities the other day. So, don't do that. That sucked. Well, yeah, I should probably keep this in my other garage. Since it's a modded, one-of-a-kind Zeor garage exclusive vehicle now. A collector's edition Zeor mobile. Yeah, also like the Paracesis or like a Lich or Tenet weapon, it also goes up to level 40. So. A few surprising kind of vehicles can go in that much up. Actually, can the Blista Compact be modded at the tuner shop? I will catch this one and find out.
Get out, boy.
I know. I'm just like, these cars are awful. These are the tackiest, stupidest things. I can hardly imagine who on earth would possibly... Woo, look what I can do. Here we go. We haven't heard this. We might not have heard this one before. This is an OC remix of something. Oh, this is, yeah, that's F-Zero. It has that delightful flavor, just a little bit of stank of, like, amateur music making, you know what I mean? There's that thin layer of OC remix crust. Nope. Blista Compact is not a tuner car. Still not a bad car, though. I've always kind of liked this car. So I think we have a few missions for our garage here. And then we have the garage and we get money from the garage. And we get some good spawns in here, I think. That right there, actually, is probably a tuner-compatible car. I mean, I gotta look. Is this the one I just stole? Yeah. There's the mysterious bike without a driver. Usually they spawn on highways. For like a little bit, I thought there was a mechanic where you would mod the cars and then they would appear modded in the garage, but I don't believe that's the case. I think they're just... Yep, this is a tuner. I sort of like that one. It's tacky in a fun way. Same with that. Kind of. I'm not actually going to spend money on another one of these things, but... Oh, no, this has come up on the stream before. This is one of my favorite Overclock remixes. I think it's called Crystal Flash. After that move that I successfully did for the first time ever on stream the one time, that was fun. I remember Tom, I had to look out the instructions, I was like... Void rigs and Warframe, well, not Void rigs, yes Void rigs, but Necromex represent a lot of time and resource investment, but boy are they powerful. I think these are compatible with like regular upgrade garages too, aren't they? No. But there's a class of vehicle that is only moddable in tuner garages. Noted. Somebody else will take care of that.
Hey, Carl! There's 2 cars on the list, they say, and they're in the showroom across town. Let's go get them.
I remember this mission.
I always admired your direct approach, hombre.
My description will do no justice to it. There was a time when I did this mission and it was just utter freaking bedlam. Like I barely survived anything, like I got run over by the trolley in the middle of the mission, still made it.
Get your hands off me.
Oh, bye Caesar.
Fool! What I do to you?
I'll always remember Caesar by his final words. Hey, I like this place, Holmes!
Okay, let's go get those wheels. Right?
Check out this scrape on my knee.
Come on, man. I like this place, you know?
Where?
San Fierro, man. My home will always be the Barrios and El Corona. But this city, it has something gentle about it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Kendall seems to like it too, you know?
Oh, yeah, she's really getting her head into this business thing.
That's good. She always been the brains of the family. She should get out together and make something of herself.
I think she's aiming to make something out of all of us, eh?
Yeah, she the moms of the family now.
Hey, who's this Truth guy, Holmes? I don't think he's wrapped too tight.
He just sees everything from a different perspective, that's all. At first, I thought he was just another acid casualty fruitcake. But some of the things he say, I don't know, man. It ain't all bullshit.
Hey, you gonna become an alien hunter, Holmes?
I'll take a rain check on that one.
Guy drives like me. A lunatic. Man, this place is compact. It handles like a go-kart, man. You can just take right angles, no problem. This is why I was thinking there was supposed to be cars in this garage. Because we come here later to steal stuff out of it.
CJ, they're in the second floor showroom.
What? How we gonna get him down?
CJ acts as if he hasn't been me for the last
Can I help you
20 hours of gameplay.
Gentlemen?
Yeah, you can help us by going to help some other motherfucker.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
All right, CJ, it's time to roll. Let's follow the leader. You better keep up.
Ah, you a maniac, S.A.?
Hey, CJ, is this walkie-talkie working?
Yeah, reading you loud and clear.
Come on, CJ, see if you can keep up with Caesar Field. Follow, beat the tram up the hill. Beat the chocolate cake.
Piece of extremely specific cake. Piece of chocolate cake. It says in icing on the top of it, "Congratulations, you done it."
Tram driver must be shitting herself, Holmes. Hello, cop. What's up, you eh?
Ooh.
Hey, CJ, watch this. Nitro!
I already used mine, Caesar. So did you. I don't know what you're playing at here, man. I believe the Mazalon that comes with a Necromech is even automatically grab-a-magged for you. So theoretically, even if you haven't done the heist, should still be able to use it, maybe. Free asterisk with the purchase of one Necromech. Sport!
Can we think about getting back before I end up in a car wreck barbecue?
Sure thing, Holmes. I think we lost him. Let's shortcut this way. Uh-oh. Cop, back up, Holmes. Back up.
That's a jester, isn't it? The hell's this crap? Get out of here. Woo.
Okay, we're good.
Jesus, Caesar, you racked up a higher body kill than I did in this mission. Best part is you can barely even see any damage on it. You'll buff out. Give me a coat hanger and some masking tape and I'll have that thing good as new. 15 minutes. It's so beautiful. But yeah, theoretically, we have a jester in the showroom now.
Traffic jam. Greetings, senor. Get west.
Bitch ass glass. Glass ball of fool. Yep, here it is. Well, that's cool. CJ hates glass. This is good chiptunes right here. Yeah, they're my windows. I say fuck those windows. Somebody will take care of it. What's going on with the perspective there? What is this?
Yeah, I got it. It's in the manifold.
Shit, I just changed that seal. Must have got a crimp in it. Damn.
Hey, C's, your boy is here.
He ain't my boy.
Who is this boy?
Hey, We're almost living a normal life, huh? This is far from Grove Street, right?
Yeah, I know, but I just can't get it out the back of my mind. Moms, sweet, smoke. I just can't let that go.
I know. So what we gonna do about Sweet?
See, it's a shitty situation, but I gotta let it play out a little longer, okay?
Okay, but be careful. We ain't trying to lose you again.
That's right, sis. Good looking out.
Hey, Carl! I got a rap to you, Holmes. I know a guy who knows a guy who handles freight containers down on the docks.
There it is.
He saw one of the containers was loading up cars, and one was a match for a car on a customer's wish list. So he marked the container with a spray can, but it might be too late. The ship's loading and it moves out tomorrow.
Okay, let's go peep it out. See what we can see.
It's good to see the core cast of characters getting along pretty well. Hey, you see my sword? Sharp as shit,
How are we
homie.
gonna steal a car off a container ship, Holmes?
You know, the same way they got on. Use a dockside crane.
Man, those things are real high up. I ain't too good with ladders. I'm afraid of heights.
Okay, I use the crane. You better be ready to crack the container.
Yep, get ready to see this place a lot, because I do plan on doing a lot of this on stream. I mean, we'll see how it goes and all.
Ship, CJ.
This is the thing I've been talking about unlocking for a couple of streams
I don't
now.
wanna be caught slipping out here.
First of all, this thing is dumb. It's not that dumb.
Not this one, CJ!
Nice car, though. It's a little dumb, yeah. I mean, even if it's not that dumb to control, even if it's not as dumb to control as I thought it was, it does use time.
No luck, CJ! Try another!
Not as nice a car. That's the family truckster right there. Oh yeah, there's a flamethrower on that boat too, if you're into that. Yep, I remember spending a lot of time around this neck of the woods.
Okay, CJ! This is the one! Good work, Holmes!
Isn't that just another jester? Oh.
Hey! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
CJ! I could do with some help!
Blasted fool!
Hey! Hold it right there!
I could do with a little help, CJ!
Stay right there, you thieving bastard!
We'll get these unvoice acted guys.
Just get the car and get out of here!
Hey, what are you doing? What the fuck, man?
Gotta be an easier way to earn a living than this.
Sure, Holmes. I guess. But what else you qualified for?
Yeah, I feel you.
Good car, anyway. I think.
Hey, Holmes, that was fun. We should do that again.
Yeah, CJ's like, you right, homie. I'm going back to school. And CJ went to college. Alright, Patriot, Sanchez, Stretch, Feltzer, that's kind of rare. Remington, barely remember that. So, you turn cars in to get money? And, like, probably girls or something? And then you can also import cars if you want. And I think some are import only. I might have to actually, like, look up a list so I don't have to just try and remember. Well, I know what one of them is. Yeah, there. It's not this. But I know where to get one.
Thanks, dude. Thanks a lot.
Get out of here. It's the ones like Admiral and Remington that are like boring, run-of-the-mill four-door cars that you never use. Those ones are actually the tricky ones. That might be one. There's a Stretch. What are you? What is this? Yeah, there we go. No, this is a Washington. I think there's a pop-up that tells you if it's on your list. Uh-oh, it's Catstream. Well, it took you a while to come around to it today, Daisy. You're late. Let me just make sure you're not going to ruin my mic here. Settle down. Here we go. It's Catstream now. Daisy's here, stream is better. You can't see her. Just gotta take my word for it. What are you driving? What is this? I'm just gonna start stealing cars until one of them's the right one. Nope. Also, this car sucks. Nope, this is a freeway. So a lot of the things that you'll need do at least have, like, specific spawn points if you know them. Trying to get this bike's rear wheel behind me. There we go. Here we go. There it is. Export this vehicle. Or I could do something stupid, you know. There's really no telling which one I'm gonna do. Who knows? It's impossible to guess. Wonder when the last time I saved was. I think I saved after that last mission. I'll just have to jump really carefully. God, this is like the superior vehicle for going up this mountain. It's no wonder they gave you one for that mission. mountain video game. It's alright, I have a parachute. That's the only safety gear I need. Safety with CJ says, don't forget your parachute. If you remember your parachute, you save some calories and now you can eat 2 pizzas. Man, that was a really good time. Not chilly at speedrun. I did all this to get my free body armor. Almost forgot my parachute. That was close. I've had a lot of planes threaten to crash into it on stream. None of them have... Uh-oh. Hold it off yet. Just jump carefully, it's no problem. It's no problem. Oh, shit! Wow! At 50? Yeah, alright, I saved 6 minutes ago. I think we're good. Let me just make sure. Get my tack-mobile. The docks are at least easy to get to. I thought my bumper was already damaged because it was clipping through stuff, but... no, it's just ugly. Yeah, see, if I didn't have my parachute, that would have been really bad. Yep, alright, we unlocked the thing. We're safe. I think I know where to get a Patriot, but it's not pretty. See if I can get that. That's one of a few vehicles that you don't really spawn on the streets. You gotta look for somewhere specific. Las Venturas Hospital parking lot. That sounds familiar. I'm thinking of a different space.
Dude, give me that rock.
Get her. This is not on the list right now. Okay, so... is it here? What am I looking at there? Nothing. I missed. Where am I? The Zeor sense of direction strikes again. I think I actually need to go. Yeah, that way.
What kind of license you got? Fishing license?
This car is a little bit zippier than I gave it credit for originally. It has a little bit of power. Hold on, what is this? Bravura. Don't care. Gonna die. Gonna die. You're not a patriot. What are you, though? Barracks. I'm almost sure one's supposed to spawn around here somewhere.
You motherfuckers!
You motherfuckers, said CJ to no one in specific. There it is. I just gotta grab it, somehow survive to get to a paint spray.
Bring it on!
Ow. Where did you all come from? Stop that. Yeah, this might not work. This is not the right way to go. What's actually the closest pay and spray? Because I know there's another one. Nope, it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, Insta 5-star. Fun for the whole family. Those FBI vans don't screw around. I caught that too. I was getting back in the exploding vehicle and it was like, you're under arrest. I'm like, are you arresting my disembodied spleen? What? I'm gonna try that one more time. It's a stupid thing to do. And there are other places to find this vehicle. Oh, here we go. We got madness music this time. It's destined. This is gonna work. Trust me. Trust me. Said he is. He started going the wrong way again. Nah, I got this. Where were you walking here? What's wrong with you? You're kidding me with this, right? Go around the block, see if it spawns again. That's a good question, you know, you'd think they could just close the gate. You've already proven the gates have, like, extra-dimensional properties in this game. Actually, maybe that's the problem. If they close the gate, somebody could just shoot the gate. That damn thing isn't even spawning. Why no spawn? Why it not spawn? Should spawn, but do not. I mean, first the Bandito, and then... It's all your fault. This was a trap. Maybe it'll spawn as soon as I turn the camera off.
You clowns!
What was that? ruined all of my plans. All of my delicious crimes are over. I have nothing more to live for.
I'll shoot you in your face.
CJ is terrifying, man. One-man army. Maybe the problem is my draw distance is too long. Yeah, it's just not gonna spawn in. Been sabotaged. I've been had. Why? Speaking of nothing to live for. Well, alright, so lesson learned, if I can't get it to spawn again. Should keep that car, that's a nice car. If I can't get it to spawn again, just kill everybody and then leave. And you'll have a clear path. Alright. This won't be for nothing, I guess. Give it a second. It's thinking. There we go. Yeah, ready for an action-packed limo drive sequence? This one's a real nail biter. This is the easiest way to get in there. Just follow the tracks. Stupid Patriot. More like Patriot don't. The crane's the fun part. Whee! Kim would like this part. Ta-da. All according to plan. Wow, 40 grand for that. So yeah, this is where the good money comes from. And I can import a stretch if I want. I don't know what a perennial is. I know where to get a camper. In Furnace, I'll probably have to go to, Venturas to find. Sentinel should be fairly common. Buffalo. Not sure off the top of my head what a buffalo is. I think it's the... It's like that enclosed pick-em-up truck. Whatever. Like I said, I might have to look up like a text list that I can just reference whenever, instead of trying to memorize that. Why do I feel like there's something in here? Because I'm stupid. Alright. I'm getting ready to wrap up the stream here, though. I'm a little bit past my... Ooh! Yeah, there's like a sport... Oh. You know what? I don't care. I don't want to do a sports minigame. Get out of here. So we'll work on that next time, or I might do a little bit of an off stream, I don't know. A little bit here and there, we'll see. Feel it out. In any case, that's plenty out of me for one night. Oh shit, I didn't... Great. Now, because I didn't mute the music fast enough, my stream belongs to John Oots. Still have one more mission to do there. Let's go back to my other apartment. I think I have room to attach this in there. People are crazy and stuff. So speaking of...
Traffic.
Gotta be kidding me. I have maximum bike skill. Why am I flopping and flapping off... Flap... Why am I floppy? Well, look at this. Why am I floppy? Alright, good. The Banshee is there. I was gonna say... I know a Banshee is supposed to spawn right there, but that can be temperamental. Who cares? It's plenty of Zeor. No, it's a question for the internet. Just gonna start posting pictures. Why floppy? Tell me why. I definitely need to stop saying words. Alright. Thanks for watching my GTA stream. Full of mature jokes and humor for sophisticated adults and individuals. I mean, it's on brand for GTA humor. I could have written for this game, no problem. Haha. Yeah, thanks for watching. What are we on tomorrow? The last, probably, of Arkham City is tomorrow. Which may include the post-game DLC thingy, or it might not. Because I remember the post-game DLC thingy being a real pain in the ass. You know what? I'll probably do it. There we go. That's all I got for you. Thanks again. Hope to see you for more streams later. Goodbye. Freaking Patriot.